All right, let's dive right into it. Today, in this explainer, we are talking about expanding your Kodi platform's capabilities using the LabJR add-on, exactly as detailed by Wireless Hack. If you've been looking to organize your media center and tap into some new streams, you've definitely heard of this tool. So we're going to break down exactly how this installation works, cutting through the tech jargon to give you a clear, easy-to-follow roadmap. To make this process super smooth, we've broken the 19 distinct installation steps from our source into 5 quick modules: overview and required disclaimers, preparing your Kodi system, adding the source URL, installing the repository, and finally, installing the LabJR add-on. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's jump straight in. Module 1, Overview and Required Disclaimers. Before we get our hands dirty with the technical setup, let's quickly establish what we are actually installing today. So, what is it? Basically, the LabJR is this massive, all-in-one Kodi add-on packed inside the Lab Repository. It features a huge variety of sections right on its main menu. We're talking movies, TV shows, IPTV, IP radio, the whole shebang. Now, a quick heads up from the source material: while this is an awesome tool that provides free links, the functionality can sometimes be hit or miss depending on where the link is coming from. So, it just requires a little bit of patience when you're hunting for those working streams. And that actually brings us to a really important compliance rule regarding those streams. Wireless Hack is super direct about this. Kodi should only be used with content that you personally bought and own, or stuff that's already in the public domain. They make it explicitly clear that they have zero affiliation with Kodi, the add-ons, or the repos. They're just a news and info site, and they absolutely do not condone copyright infringement. It's just a crucial boundary to keep in mind when exploring any new add-on environment. Okay, let's check our gear. Before you start the installation, you need to make sure your system meets the requirements. The add-on name is TheLabjR, and the repo name is TheLab Repository. But the real kicker here is the Kodi version compatibility. According to the guide, this add-on is compatible specifically with Kodi version 20 Nexus and 21 Omega. Seriously, go double-check your software version right now so you don't run into a frustrating roadblock later on. Moving right along to Module 2, Preparing Your Kodi System. Now that the prerequisites are out of the way, let's get your software ready to receive some new files. This is where the hands-on work begins. First up, you're going to click the System Settings icon. You'll usually find that up at the top left of your main screen. From there, hop into the File Manager and click Add Source on the left side. Finally, just click right where it says None. Basically, we're just prepping the system and telling Kodi to open the door and get ready for an outside file. Module 3, Adding the Source URL. We've got the door open, so now let's give Kodi the exact web address it needs to find our repository. Now this is actually pretty cool. Wireless Hack provides a backup plan right out of the gates. Alongside the primary tiny URL link, there's an alternative URL provided. In the tech world, short links or host servers go down all the time, right? Having this alternative repo URL ensures that if the primary link fails, you aren't just completely stuck. Let's continue with the setup. Go ahead and type in that primary URL exactly as shown, then drop down to the next box, name the source L48, and click OK. Now, stop for a second. Double check your spelling. I mean it. I know typing out long URLs with a TV remote is incredibly frustrating, but precision is your best friend here. A single typo means Kodi won't connect at all. Once you're sure it's perfect, hit OK. Module 4, Installing the Repository. We've got the address saved. Now we're going to use that link to download the TheLab Repository toolbox straight into your system. You'll need to back all the way out to your Kodi main menu and click on Add-ons. Next, hit the Add-on Package Installer icon up at the top left and select Install from Zip file. Now, you're almost certainly going to get a warning pop up here. Just click Yes. But remember, and the source points this out specifically, you must ensure Unknown Sources is enabled in your Kodi settings first. If you haven't enabled it, the system will just black you. It's a super common failure point, so make sure that is toggled on. All right, once you're past the warning, a selection box will pop open. Select TheLab48. That's the name we created earlier. From there, click on the file named repository.thelab25.3.27 zip. Quick tip from the guide: if you see a newer version of the zip file listed, definitely install that one instead. Now just be patient. You are waiting for an official confirmation pop-up at the top right of your screen that says Repo Installed. Do not click away until you see that message. Module 5, Installing the LabJR add-on. We are finally at the last phase. The toolbox is securely installed. Now we just need to pull the exact tool we want out of it. To do this, hit Install from Repository, select the Lab repository you just successfully added, and navigate right into the Video Add-ons folder. This isolates the exact package you need from whatever else might be hanging around in the repo. And boom, here we are at the finish line. Click on the LabJR and then just hit Install. Once that installation command finishes running, the add-on will be sitting pretty in your main menu, completely ready to launch.